Simply put, Josh Allen has been one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL for years. His mix of skill and otherworldly physical gifts has been a nightmare for defenses across the NFL. But this season has been quite different for Buffalo's franchise quarterback.
Working with the wind. This one is picked! Another takeaway, intercepted by Moreau.
Ever since 2020 when they acquired Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen has been a top 3 quarterback in the National Football League. In 58 games, Josh Allen has put up nearly 16,000 yards, 126 touchdowns, and 48 interceptions since that 2020 season. Going further back to when the Bills drafted Allen, the Bills took a big gamble when they drafted Josh Allen with the 7th pick in the 2018 draft. Fans and analysts alike questioned the pick and knew the risk that came with this selection. Josh Allen came into the league as a project quarterback and proved to be so in his first couple years. Allen threw for 10 touchdowns in his rookie year, but with 12 interceptions to go with it. Everybody knew Allen's unbelievable arm talent and overall athleticism with his 6'5", 240-pound frame, but his throwing mechanics were questioned as he ranked last in the NFL in completion percentage in his first 2 seasons. Josh Allen displayed his talent in 2019 when he had a good performance en route to leading Buffalo to a wild card appearance, where Allen played solid versus a Houston team that would go on to lose to the future Super Bowl champs Kansas City in the divisional. But in the 2020 season, Josh Allen bursted onto the scene.
But they were close. Allen faking the handoff. He's going to swing it again towards the end zone. Wide open is Brown. Touchdown. And another brilliant pass by Allen.
The Bills were legitimate Super Bowl contenders led by the MVP runner-up. Allen finished the year with 46 total touchdowns and nearly 5,000 yards on the season. The addition of former Viking star receiver Stephon Diggs proved to be one of the best acquisitions in Buffalo team history. Josh Allen and Buffalo will continue to have great years in 2021 and 2022. The highlight of this decade for Buffalo was the certified hood classic between Josh Allen and Mahomes in the divisional. Sadly for Bills fans, they might have been a coin flip away from potentially winning a Super Bowl. Yet, ever since that moment, the Bills have continued to fall short of that coveted title of Super Bowl champs. The Bills have continued to have one of the best defenses and offenses in the NFL, but they have never made the big game. After being a Super Bowl favorite going into 2022, the 2023 season saw the Bills lose a lot of hype after getting dominated at home by the Bengals in the divisional round. Even with this, the Bills organization still felt very confident going into this year, deservedly so, as they still had one of the best rosters in the league. But on the Bills' opening games, things didn't go as planned.
Gibson on the return, near side. I don't see any flags. Gibson inside the 30. Hits the Jets. And he's gonna go. Jets win it. Touchdown. Rookie Xavier Gibson. Game over.
Josh Allen showed why many were concerned over his turnover problems. It's always been a problem, but since Buffalo was winning, people swept it under the rug. Even though Allen has been one of the best quarterbacks since 2020, he has consistently had problems with his turnovers, leading the league in that category easily with 67, while the runner-up being Derek Carr has 56. Nevertheless, the Bills would go on to win 3 straight games after their abysmal showing versus New York, highlighted by their dominant win in Week 4 versus division rival, the Miami Dolphins, a team coming off a 70-point week versus Denver. Josh Allen was looking like a surefire MVP candidate with a 5-touchdown, 300-plus yard, and a perfect passer rating performance. But ever since, it's been all downhill.
Stephon Diggs seems to be upset. He seems to have been upset for a while, considering he's looking at it like the Bills' window is closing. We're not getting closer. We're getting further away.
Stephon Diggs' brother, Trayvon Diggs, even tweeted out things asking for his brother to leave Buffalo. But the question is, why is this happening? Why is a contending Buffalo team, or at least should be contending team, crumbling mid-season after a hot start to the year? Well, I would say it's 2 things. One, this Buffalo defense is getting ran through by injuries. Their star cornerback, Tre'Davious White, is out for the year with a torn Achilles. Matt Milano is likely out for the rest of the season with a broken leg. And even guys like Micah Hyde has battled with injuries this year. Their defense is still top tier, but is far from their ceiling, and their run defense especially has been disappointing, allowing the 13th most rushing yards and 4th most yards per carry to opposing teams. But I would say the biggest part of the problem would be Josh Allen himself. Allen leads the NFL in turnovers with 14 and interceptions with 11, while having 6 straight games with an interception. Many people have pointed out his reckless style of play that causes this high amount of turnovers, and it seems to have caught up to the young superstar. He's been a great player, but Josh Allen's flaws have been highlighted this season. Some people are even comparing Allen to a more athletic Jameis Winston. I don't know if I would go that far, but it's not the craziest thing, as in 2019, Winston led all passers with 5,100 yards while also throwing a stunning 33 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. I don't think Josh Allen will follow that path, but you never know with how unpredictable the NFL is. Maybe he'll be able to cut down on the turnovers and lead his team to the promised land, but this turnover problem has been brewing for years now and has gotten to the point where it may become catastrophic.
Allen looking left is going to launch. Hardy downfield, overthrown, it's picked. Intercepted by Whitehead. Allen gets rid of it down the middle. It is picked again by Whitehead. Pass is picked again. Guess who? Number 3 for number 3.